Well, let's see what secrets are hiding inside the Lupe cordless machine. And if this is your first time looking at our channel, welcome. I'm Performance Reviews. I do reviews and technical tutorials from the technician's point of view. And today we're going to be taking apart and looking inside the Lupe Our Lady of Not Guadalupe vacuum. Everything looks like it's T10, so let's start taking it apart and see what's in here. We'll see. Oh, that's actually very good. All right, the screws are not captive. Oh, they're stainless steel screws. That's an interesting choice. Let's get down to the motor and look inside. I'm curious to see who made this motor. Ooh. Is that it? Nice rubber motor mount. Everything is, well, okay. So first off, I want to comment on how this is made. All this stuff is silicone together. This is nice because this is going to vibrate a lot. It would have been nice to see the electronics stabilized in epoxy, though I feel like where they put this in its own separate compartment, it is going to be fairly shock-proof, though it is possible you could hit this and tap off one of those capacitors in a not-so-nice way. I'm going to see if I can just reach in there and disconnect. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see how that is. So, in order to do this, you're going to have to press the clip. There's like these are the locking style. There you go. That's one. Oh, good. All right, so that's for power. And then the speed control is right here. Let's see if I can roll some of this glue off here and pull this out. All right, yeah. So the glue came off fairly easy, no heat needed. So if you need to get to that, replace this plug, something like that. I also noticed that, well, that's nice that they glued these so they don't make noise. These are sound insulators, so I guess they're worried about sound. So let's see what's inside the motor. Again, there's grommets everywhere. It's not a fully sealed system, but it's pretty close. It's as close as it probably needs to be. Ooh, let's see what's in here. Got a nice big rubber piece here. Ah, haha. And what does this say? So, interesting enough, the motor is actually made by a computer fan company. I think this was probably a wise choice. And you can see there's a nice control board. Now this board is stabilized with a little bit of glue or epoxy, which I like. Let's see what's inside, because I'm curious here. Oh, it's like a corkscrew. Okay, so this is very advanced. This turbine is super advanced for how much suction and the diameter. This is really nice, really advanced stuff. You can see it's all, the housing is some sort of cheap cast metal, but you can see they're using plastic. Let's see if it's glass reinforced. I'm curious now. Oh, yeah, it is. It's glass reinforced. All right, so that's nice. That's really actually a nice quality little high-speed motor. And the bearings almost feel like they're floated. They don't feel like ball bearings. They feel like they're hydrostatic. Anyways, that's really cool. And then there's a reference point for when you put this back together. Where was it? This references with one of these. So that's really cool. Yeah, That just snaps back together. That's really neat. And presumably that white stuff is to balance it. And there's a nice thick gasket. Doesn't feel like polyurethane, but it's some sort of porous rubber. So that's what's in there. In terms of sound deadening, there's very minimum. One piece of foam does not count as sound deadening. Why you would do this, I'm not sure. This is a common fiber type of sound deadening. It's available. You'll find this on appliances, particularly Miele uses this. All right, as I put this back together, I have put a little bit of foam in here for some sound deadening. I'm just doing that for myself. I can't recommend for you to do that or not to do that, other than it probably voids the warranty. So keep that in mind. Everything should just plug right back together. If there's a lot of glue on there, you'll need to clean up probably the glue on this one, because I just ripped it off like a savage, and some of it is there. That will go back together now. So we'll start by putting this guy in there. And then these might be a little bit difficult to put in. Maybe they won't be. We'll see. Those are just going to snap in there. Nope, they work. Like I said, everything is nicely color-coded. Everything's very... it's pretty easy to get to everything in this. Especially compared to like some of the Dysons. So the repairability on this is a lot more there. I wouldn't expect a long product life out of this, just looking at how some of the stuff is made, but it's just my opinion now. Quick reminder to hit that bell notification so you don't miss my latest videos. Again, this is the extra material I'm choosing to put in mine, because I don't like the lack of sound deadening in here at all. It drives me nuts how loud this is. So there was a small tube I took off right here. So this is... and then this is all goes right here. Just make sure we connect that. All the screws are stainless, so they don't magnetize. So, and all this will fit here. So again, I can't promise this is really going to quiet it down, but I'm going to at least attempt at doing that. And hopefully it does. I believe the motor will still be able to cool, and all the components will still be able to cool itself just fine. And still make a good seal. Okay, so it looks like this was in here like that. Just to see what will happen, since there happens to be a bunch of room in there. Yep, all that will go back together. Alright, so that's how you put the Lupe together. There is kind of a big gap here. Just make sure all those screws are tight. Yeah, by hand. Oops. Well, I'm satisfied with how that goes together. And that will go there. And then your filter, which should be white, and if it's discolored, please change it. And that will just go like rock and locks in there. So, all's left to put the battery in. Well, thanks for watching my Lupe repair video. I hope this helped you repair your Lupe, or at least answer any questions you had of its mechanical workings, since it is a newer machine on the market. And Lupe does have, as of right now, most of these parts available on their website, which I do like. I'll put a link below to that. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, though they did send me this to review, which mighty brave of them. So give this video a thumbs up. If you really like what we're doing, check out our Patreon, and definitely check out the links below to our Discord, Vacuum Talk server, and all that stuff. Have yourself a wonderful day.